And welcome back to another episode of Pathfinder Kingmaker. My name is Saiken, and today we are playing the challenge run, or continuing that. I am still trying to do my very best in defeating the game, or at least getting as far as I can on the hardest difficulty. Good. Just figuring out the equipment. I was mentioning in the last episode that I wanted to try to see if Hogbite goes away from the unarmed fighting, kind of more towards the crit fishing. And that's what we're going to do this time. So we're going to teleport into... This question... I mean, we could teleport technically to here, blend stone, and then just take it from there. Yeah, let's do that. So, as I was saying the last time, there wasn't that much happening here really. Quite the opposite. I just decided we are continuing immediately so that we can get to the tournament. Cool part is we can still manage our kingdom. TD is open again. That's great. We're definitely going to do that, but after the kingdom, after the tournament. Oh, come on.
I appreciate privacy.
So that we're still not in combat, which means we can abuse the fact that we can buff everyone. Use this. Use that. Fantastic. Then that. Where's my electricity? I have all of the communals, but that never really worked. Annoying. Okay. Okay, and how about... Well, figured we would... Oh, will-o-wisps. That is interesting because I think I still have Executioner. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that's a +6 weapon against will-o-wisps. Mm-hmm. 69 sneak damage, aka best sneak damage. There we go, first one already down.
Your death awaits.
The other bow somehow did a little bit more damage. But I don't want to judge too early. Let's do Dazzling Display. Thank you. Quickened heal here. And full strength there. $160 points of damage, that's nice. Alright, so let's see how the bow is doing. It's definitely not bad. But it feels that the other bow is actually doing just more. Here the crits are showing because with a crit an additional attack happens, and that effectively is also damage.
Forwards.
Out of my way.
Look, it's hard to compare because realistically I haven't buffed. And really I don't want to compare a non-buffed scenario with a buffed scenario. And then come to the conclusion, you know what, weapons are worse.
No stopping now.
So yet another random encounter. Man, I just want to avoid. Why are we getting jumped over and over?
Time to rob them of their treasures. Cover me. Kiss your life goodbye.
Good, we're charging over. I definitely need to put haste in. So do this, haste everyone, and we're good.
Your death awaits. Your hopes run out.
Yeah, I don't think that that bow is as good as the other one.
We can do it.
We're still at 64 armor class, but then at 20 still hits. I think our armor class is fine. Are they net 20ing that often? Unbelievable. Another net 20.
We can do it.
Gairen charges in. So let's just check the other bow on the same base.
Strike with all your might.
I will say, not necessarily better damage. I was expecting more.
I don't like you.
So let's try this again.
Stab their backs.
You've made your choice from me and them.
I don't know, I mean, overall the bow, this bow here definitely deals a little bit more damage. Say what you want, but that's just factually true. The speedbow might be interesting if we're running out of haste, but is that really going to happen? The kukri, on the other hand, for crit fishing, that might actually be something.
A rest is in order.
I must
Good.
replenish
We're beginning
my
to rest
powers.
again. I just want to get to the tournament. But apparently we just can't cross the river here. For the first time in a while, we are allowed to actually evade enemies. And let's go to a mysterious shrine. Would be no enemy here. Okay, we haven't had line number 4 yet.
Follow me.
3 is a bit disturbed. 2 we had already with the other shrines. Good.
No stopping now.
That's shrine number 4, 3 or 4, if I'm not mistaken. Good. So we connected that. Let's go to Wicked Hill. That, on the other hand, could be an area where we need to buff. Let's do base buffing.
Concentrate.
Fire. Acid. Good.
I don't need anyone's sympathy.
The remaining buffs here, and let's give him a buff. that, and of course Hookbite will get the buff. You'll get a buff. I just need to make sure his buffs are out.
My way.
So that's base buffs. Haven't really gotten into the
Anyone require my
extra buffs.
I tire.
I will say Hookbite should get Freedom and Death Ward, just in case. I will also say
My path.
a few mirror images are never wrong. Okay, so what are we going to do? Charn Cultist, wasn't that the god of death? Okay,
never stop.
rethinking what I just said. I somehow feel like everybody should have protection from death. Good. Just to double check, we have this
Now what?
and Fear Ward. Okay, cool. So now we can do whatever is needed. As if I would have guessed it. "19 hit dice outsider, wonderful. Give me a stinking cloud. We're just buffing our weapon. Everybody already has haste? I don't think so.
I can't cast it like that.
Wow, nice hit.
We won't falter.
Good. I need a few
shall
hits.
overcome.
Come to Papa. There we go. Penalty. Scythe. +3 Living Bane. Ooh, if the wielder has an Inquisitor Judgment, they can use it more often. Okay. Guys, like seriously, WTF did you just think was going to happen?
March on.
Luckily, I base buffed everyone. Just on the odd idea that that might be the god of death. Okay. So we're exploring it all locations here. Wicked Hill. Move to here. Oh, come on, really?
A rest is in
There's
order.
another Wicked Field. Okay, let's rest and then Wicked Field next. If it is anything like Wicked Hill, then it's another demon summon. Okay, so let me guess. Having the same situation again. How big is it? I don't know.
Keep your
I have a bad
wits
feeling.
about you.
Let's just buff. Base buffs only. Good. But the most important part, Death Ward. Fortunately, I don't have the group version yet. I might never get the group version. Good, just getting the other buffs going. I need to make sure that his spell slots on the 3rd level are all gone, because that's always where the problem happens.
Stay on your toes.
Adventures await.
Everything has a price.
I tire of waiting.
Okay,
This is
appears to me like we're in good shape.
Hesitation is a waste of time.
Like I said, basic buffs only. Sharon cultists again. Guys, didn't you just learn from the story?
They should have known better.
This is ridiculous. It's the same like before. That's actually really good damage, Hawkbite. Hell yeah. I think maybe the weapon that I gave him starts making a lot of sense. Should have increased the size.
Cover me.
Star Knives +3 and a quarter staff +2. This starts becoming a bit of a joke, doesn't it? I wonder how bad it is that I managed to translate only half of the scroll for the ritual. Yeah.
No stopping now.
Well, the honest answer is it's pretty bad. Let's just double check. Do we have something here?
Follow
No.
me.
No, yeah, that was to be expected. Just as one fight. So we had the Wicked Hills and the Wicked Marches. One demon, one undead. So, what are we going to do? We need to go down here. Is there a timer? No, there's not. But we're going alongside the coastline.
A rest is in order.
Seems legit. And there is Hemlock Island, which was highlighted for a long time. Just don't remember what exactly we wanted to do here. There's another mysterious shrine, which we're definitely going to do. Reaching to the wooden island, we stopped to look around. Locals living around the lake fully believed the place was cursed. Day and night, colored lights supposedly appeared around the island, and the brave souls would even watch them to fly over the water. The local legend said that anyone who saw these lights would definitely disappear. If not that night, then within a month for sure. We didn't see any lights at all though. The island seemed forlorn and completely uninteresting. Silent, gloomy pines loomed over the grey, rocky shore. A narrow path disappeared into the woods. We decided to follow the path. Whoever made the path clearly didn't often use it. We could barely make it amongst the ferns. We had to walk a single file along the path as breaches from the crowded bushes grabbed at our sleeves, backpacks and straps, only to hit the next person in line once we've passed. The forest grew taller and thicker and even darker. The air suddenly grew intense and humid as clouds of milky white, incredible thick fog flowed up from the ground. And believe me, dear reader, when I say incredibly thick, we're not talking like how innkeepers might talk in his soup. Became impossible to see past our own noses, and it was like our ears had been stuffed with cotton. The air itself became so dense it was like walking through water. We had to navigate by touch and only half as fast as we were going. Hogbite, who had been willingly last, was forced to stop. With great difficulty, he could barely make out the muffled and worrying voices his friends ahead. Something had to be done. Hogbite decided to break through the fog and try to catch up. Hogbite continued forward through the fog, and progress became more difficult with each step. He felt a sudden movement of air to his left before he flew forward, having been pushed hard back. But our brave leader's dexterity didn't fail him. Hogbite kept on his feet, turned sharply, managed to spot a shadow disappearing in the fog. The fog finally became clear, and soon there was no trace of it. Hogbite looked back and his friends were nowhere to be seen. But up ahead he could just make out the blinking, a welcoming light. Hogbite approached the light source. It quickly became clear that the light was a bonfire. Soon Hogbite entered, brightly lit, and saw all of us. But why then did no one jump up and greet him, give him a welcoming yell or a hug? Spoon lifted in the air. Why the deadly silence? Imagine Hogbite's surprise when he finally saw that his appearance had caused such a strange reaction. It seemed he hadn't been missing at all. He'd been sitting with us by the fire, watching his exact copy emerge from the forest. Yes, dear reader, just imagine it. 2 copies of the king meeting, clearly seemingly identical. But which one of the 2 was real? The king sitting by the fire said, "How can there be any doubt? I'm the real king, of course." Devils who just walk out of the forest and you're ready to believe them over me. So much, my good friends. Alright, I can tell exactly how many meals we carried with us down to the last pack. Can you do the same? A deafening silence hung in the air. One could hear thoughts churning through our brains, and then Hogbite, sitting by the fire, laughed. With a strange voice he stood up, began rising into the air. The mask dropped and we saw short, pale men with blonde hair, parrot-like wings and bright feathers. We all went after him, but Hogbite held onto him most tightly. His gripped the Joker's wing in an iron grip. Then an ear-piercing whistle sounded from all around us, and stones began to rain from above us. The imposter was aided by his winged kin, who grabbed him, and his hands began to be pulled up. We didn't give up. In the end, we were overpowered. There were just too many, dear reader, and quickly reclaimed our prisoners from us. Soaring into the air and shaking their fists, they flew off. We sat for a long time at the fire, laughing and chatting about how Hogbite cleverly dispelled the illusion. And when the morning came, we looked around, and the rainbow-colored feathers left behind from our uninvited guests. I noticed one of them has lost a valuable braces in the fight. We took it as a trophy. It's a trophy. The braces grant the wearer +1 bonus to illusion school and +2 bonus to saving throws against illusion school. That's not too bad. I think we even had someone without bracers, so there you go. Two illusion. We're not using illusion, and there's nothing else for us to do here. So if we go to the next mysterious shrine, we need the middle on that one.
Onwards.
That's the second last. I think there is one more.
No stopping now.
Nothing else here. It's really just a shrine. Good. There must be something here, else there wouldn't be a stop in between. Let's double check our kingdom real quick. Not much I can do there.
A rest is in order.
Okay, so wait. Ancient Curse Part 6, 200 further days. Okay. Man. That's a long curse. So, let's go to the Rushlight Fields and give it a go. This is where we originally wanted to go. For the tournament, King Ivarati greets you personally. The bulky Khaled is broad-shouldered and looks to be somewhere around 50 years of age. His golden crown sits long on the long greasy hair above a heavily powdered face covered in bristle, his expression doubled in stained with oily spots. He guffaws as he squeezes you, the bear hug, enveloping you in mixed scents of sweat, wine, and expensive perfume.
Well, my crown-bearing brother, welcome to my home. Stuff yourself, drink, be my guest. You've proven yourself in combat as well as affairs of state. Let's see how you do at having fun.
All right, I'm
It's
finally
no good
here
for
to meet
kings
you.
and queens to stay in our palaces all the time. We need to meet, be friends with one another. It's all about keeping up neighborly relations, you know.
That is very true.
So here's the plan. First, the Fish's Triathlon. Then a boasting contest. And in the evening, The best part, a drunken melee. In the interim, there'll be a buffet, a fair, jugglers, acrobats, all the usual entertainment. And after the melee, I'll announce the winner. And then we'll have a festive banquet and a fireworks show. Then we just drink till morning or find a tent to crawl into. Your own or someone else's, depending on your luck. By the way, a knockout such as yourself will always be welcome in my tent. Just joking. Just a joke. Oh, and one more thing. I'll have to seal your sheath. This is a peaceful celebration, after all, and bullies will be kicked out immediately. Well, I have to go. If you need anything, talk to Nunzio or Paya.
Fantastic.
It is done.
In order to join the competition, we should talk to the Master of Ceremonies. And what better way of joining the competition than to just stat buff, because he did not say anything about buffs being illegal. And you know what they say? They can't hit Hogbite. Then the drunk melee is going to be easy peasy. Good. We don't need like all of the buffs, but I figured a few of them will make sense.
I need to concentrate.
And you never know. Who knows, maybe a big fight breaks out.
I don't need anyone's sympathy.
Alright, see invisibility. Cool.
I stand ready.
Does anyone require...
Just double checking, Hogbite also gets protection from not protection from Death Ward. And maybe there are a couple of skill events, so greater heroism will be helpful. Okay, seems legit. Let's go. Oh wow, composite longbow +4. Chaos hammer. Whenever it lands a critical hit, it applies the touch of chaos ability. Anytime it rolls a d20. Oh. That, oh wow, that's really, really, really good hammer. Might even be one for Hogbite, because this one effectively allows you to give a huge debuff on the enemy. Necrotic Spear summons a friendly Will-O-Wisp when it ends alive. That's not bad either, but we're not having spears. Fouchard +4 has nothing on our weapon, So then we have a great axe +4. See, this is how my vendor should be looking. So we got great axe +4, and I'm wondering, is that better? I mean, we're oftentimes... Evil Outsider Bane is not on the weapon, it's really just the extinguisher. Oftentimes we're just running around with that weapon, which is a +2 weapon. Don't get me wrong, it's neat, but the +4 Great Axe I think is better. Kukri +4 isn't bad either. Same goes for Rapier +4. It's likely even better than the stratagem. It's likely even better than the stratagem. Light shield +5. Wow. Full plate +4. Definitely very, very nice, albeit basic equipment, but super, super nice. And then has a couple of these goodies here. Chaos Hammer. But only if it lands a critical hit. That is likely not as good as this weapon here. Whenever that lands a hit, it imposes will score penalty. Question is, does the penalty stack? So, and currently we do have a Flaming Kukri, which is basically extra damage due to continuously critting. I just want to test this weapon here. And then we have Dark Forest, which with 112,000 gold pieces is also a crazy weapon. Yeah, but we're realistically not going to use it. We already have a couple of weapon upgrades here. So let's start with that. I really like the extinguisher, it's a good weapon. And I think we're still going to use it to a degree. But a +4 Great Axe is just better. Then the next one here is Rapier +4. Which, thanks to us having improved critical, every rapier is always considered keen. So stratagem is dealing less damage. And the more important part is this one here is hitting better. Don't get me wrong, stratagem, decent weapon, good weapon actually, but we are running it for like so long. Its time has come. So we got a Great Axe +4, we got a Rapier +4. Serpent Prince is best in slot, so that will not change. Devourer of Metal maybe is to a degree best in slot. So now it's just a question. This here is a +2 keen flaming. Keen itself is +1, flaming is +1, so that's an equivalent of a +4 weapon. It's a crit fishing weapon. It's a crit fishing weapon. This here has a nice overall penalty. It is simple because it is just a +4 dagger. But funnily enough, I think it's a very similar weapon damage. A little bit less than that. But really good to hit. I mean, it is a good weapon. And if we put Outsider Bane on top of it, I think that'll work as well. And then we do have Longbow, hopefully. Composite. +4. Now, here's the question. It doesn't have the full upside of that extra acid damage. But it's hard for me to say that the +4 weapon... On the other hand, Devourer of Metal, right, is a +1 weapon, and Greater Corrosive is a +2 in itself. So that's an equivalent of a +3 weapon. And it just so happened that Greater Corrosive is a really good enchantment, because apparently no one here has acid resistance, and we're dealing a lot of damage with it, but still taking that bow. And I think we're okay. Question is, this will likely be a good. I mean, look at it, 26. This is 24 damage in on average, and this here is 30 damage on average. But we're hitting more often. You also got to consider that. If we had weapon oils, then things would be easier. These are all potions and not weapon oils, so I just need to get, I think, weapon oils, and then that would be okay. Yeah, good weapons. Pretty solid upgrade, actually. Oh, wow, don't... Oh, boy, don't tell me. The wearer of this ring, after resting while wearing it, can activate 4 abilities from the list. That is just so unbelievably good. That's a really good ring. Belt makes first... No way. Belt makes first, second, and third level spells, empowered and extended. That's actually really, really good. Man, all of the good stuff is here. That's a fantastic cloak. Castigator cloak, deflection, bonus to AC, resistance bonus, enchantment bonus. Cloak of resistance +6. The game certainly is teasing us with some really, really nice loot.
March on.
Watch yourself. What do you think you are, you pig? Okay. Well, how about We're bluffing our way out of it. There you go, Mr. Drunk Bully.
No stopping now.
Okay. I thought we had another merchant at our hand. Oh, we have another merchant at our hand. It's a goblin merchant. Let's take that. And that, and that's pretty much it. Quarterstaff grants the wielder the ability to cast Fire Snake twice per day. And burning hands as often as they want. Is that something that we really need? Likely not. Now, Mr. Goblin, you also have a really nice inventory. Man, that's a really big map. Fine day to you.
It is done.
No way, another trader. You must be kidding me. Lapis Lazuli Wyvern. Another Wyvern. Oh man, that's something that I really want. This is for kineticists. Another Quicken Rod. Couple of high-level scrolls. You never know when you can get them the next time. Very good. Look at that.
No stopping now.
Sorry, what else? It was that Wyvern. And maybe another extend rod. Gosh, that is beautiful. We're getting really, really good loot.
Onwards.
Now my question is, why did we need to wait that long?
No stopping now.
To finally find some merchants that have really good gear. Oh, new face at the celebration. I'm pleased to meet you. I'm High Priest of Callistra. Goddess of Revenge, you're very well versed, spiritually and politically. The king himself. Exorbitant pride is irritating. Callistra dislikes those who would place themselves above the gods. Farewell it is.
It is done.
Does the king have enemies? No. Thank you. Okay, that's where the events are happening. Fair enough. Okay, so here we can participate at the tournament, which is going to happen next episode.
That is quite a discovery.
What is this? Owner of this book reads a new chapter every time on rest, granting the benefits until the next, depending on which companion in the chapter is described. Chapter selected randomly. Chapter about Shelburne grants the ability to use Fireball. Or Persuasion, use Magic Device. Extra damage on Sneak Attack. Stealth. Ability to Rage as a Barbarian. That's a really cool book. Might be something for you. Okay. Azlanti seems to have a tight grip on the power of the city. Oh yes, trading houses hate him. I heard you're not pleased with the rule. Not so loud, Azlanti has ears everywhere. Okay, so people are unhappy. This is, I'm sure, where one of the events is going to happen. Man, I cannot remember playing this. Did I skip it? Or was I just completely unaware?
What's over there? I don't even want to know.
Good. Good riddance. We're not even through. That's a lot to go through.
I am finished.
Chain shirt +4. Laying in the chest just like that. Everybody here seems to be like a multi-millionaire.
Follow me.
That's a 16,000 gold piece item just casually laying around. All right. Amid the tournament frivolity, you notice two men nearby are having a heated, hushed discussion. Eavesdrop. Although the two huddle near one another, their voices occasionally rise above the ambient laughter. You're able to overhear the conversation. I don't know quite what you're up to, Eimer, but I know that look. You're planning something dangerous. Around Talvin, the celebration is just blood and sport for covering ongoing troubles. You know how harsh the justice is these days. Seen it with my own eyes. and it would crush me to see your noble intentions harming good people, especially like you. I appreciate those feelings, I do. But what Pythex need now is action. Alright, what seems to be the problem? He said, I first arrived here 5 years ago. Admittedly, the king dedicated plenty of money building new theaters and schools, but he's still not happy. Now the king's soldiers cannot, or will not, vanquish the villain. That's right, heroes step in. Numerous victims have told me about the attacks. They've pieced together the approximate location of the pirates' camp. If you ambush and defeat them, traffic will flow. Always ready to kill pirates.
Onwards.
I actually think that's not a bad idea.
Keep your wits about you.
No stopping now.
Lockpicking contest.
Adventures await. I am finished.
First lock is open. Can you open the second one?
It is done.
Never stop learning.
I tire of waiting.
Let's see about the third one.
It won't work.
Knowledge is the key to victory.
This is my path.
Last lock remains undefeated. I somehow doubt that. What's going on? Let's try another time.
I am finished. I can't do it.
I'm up for an adventure.
We should move.
Is he manipulating the locks?
I am finished. It is done.
Does anyone require?
I mean, it's only 300
I'll make
XP.
my own legend. I am finished.
Can't believe it. You popped the last lock. Good. Let me see. We got +5 on all trickery skills, which is exactly what we're already having. Well, we got a bunch of experience on top of it, so that's not wrong.
It is done.
That was a good trade. $500 gold is not that much, and I think we got 3-4k experience. That on the other end is also not that much, but maybe the only way how you can continuously trade money for experience.
March on. No
Good.
stopping now.
And I think, guys, that's a pretty good point in time to just call it quits for today. I think we've gotten a lot out of this. A lot. And next time we're going to participate at the tournament. That'll be fun. All right. Thanks a lot for watching. Have a good one. Bye-bye.